outside playing in the snow now that it's not minus 40.
Well, it would be cause to celebrate, that's for sure. Weyburn out of their timeout, waiting Balgonie to come out of their timeout. Coach Abel, Darren. I've worked with him. Very, very strong football coach. He and Jody Kerr, both leaders of the football program here in Weyburn. Foul called on...
I believe they would probably take some credit for Brendan Labatt and Brett Jones, perhaps.
They certainly should. Two illustrious Weyburn graduates, and there's been several others over time, but yeah, they certainly deserve a lot of credit for that kind of thing. Caden Postkoff driving baseline. Nice dish off to Carlton. Carlton makes a layup, and Weyburn has jumped out to a 13-2 lead. Postkoff fouled on his layup attempt after a steal by number 10, Reese Williams.
That Weyburn full court pressure seems to be giving Balgonie some issues.
Weyburn runs different defenses. They'll run that full court man at you, and just when you get comfortable doing that, they'll run something like a 1-3-1 or some kind of zone pressure at you. So it can be pretty confusing because they're not a real big team, but they're very quick. Jack Carlton drains a jumper from the elbow, and Weyburn's got a 15-2 lead. Carlton comes up with a steal, passes it off to Postkoff. He misses inside. And we've got a foul called underneath. Reese Williams will go to the line to shoot two.
And Weyburn continues to seem like they get more and more comfortable as this game goes on. Balgonie still searching for an answer.
Pressure. Reese Williams on a left-hand layup after recovering an errant pass. Makes it score 20-2, and he'll go to the line to shoot one.
And a nice strong finish there. He got contact as he went up, and he managed to keep his balance and finish with the left hand.
And here we have, coming into the game, Logan Manil, number 11, outgoing Justin Dubell. Logan's a grade 11 student as well, so they have a veteran team here with Weyburn Comp, but they do have a few young fellas. Once again, a blind pass by Balgonie. Got away with it. Guy looked it off pretty well. Good pressure by Weyburn. Weyburn's playing some kind of a zone here now, and looks like a 1-3-1 zone, and it's causing... There's a 24-second violation in this FIBA basketball, international basketball. You have 24 seconds to shoot the ball, and it's a great sign when a team holds the other team without a shot for 24 seconds. And if you can do that, then you get the turnover.
And Weyburn has consistently forced Balgonie to go deep into that shot clock here.
Here comes Balgonie. They had the numbers, but a little too much dribbling, and they lost the numbers. Postkoff makes a nice check, and in my opinion, Coach Abel needs to clean that right lens on his glasses there.
I have no comment to that.
He will. Postakov called on the
I'm
foul.
not sure if he has access to this broadcast or not, so I'm going to take the 50.
Let's hope he doesn't. It's not that he hasn't ever questioned a ref's call every once in a while.
Maybe once or twice.
Balgonie inbounding the ball. Looking for their second bucket of the game. Down to 2 seconds again on the shot clock. And unfortunately, he gets fouled by, at desperation time, Logan Manel picks up a foul. And Balgonie will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it still looks like they're going to struggle to get shots off with this Weyburn defense tonight.
Shot there made by number 10 of Balgonie. He's in a position here to double their score. No, misses that second shot. Balgonie recovers the rebound. Long three-pointer. That was an air ball. Wade Letkeman up with the, nice pass. Real nice pass there, cross court from Reese Williams to Caden Postakov. Big rebound there. Starting that play by Wade Letkeman, number 15.
A nice outlet pass to Williams, and they just push the ball.
Playing a 1-3-1 here right now. And Balgonie is attacking that and attacking it successfully there. Threw up a wild hook shot. Ben Rumpel with the ball, number 6 for Weyburn. Now Postakov. Caden Postakov, a grade 12 student. Ben Rumpel, grade 12 student. Long shot, hits a 3, or did they give him 2? Nice long shot there by...
I think they gave him 2. I think I've seen him practice that shot down the street on his driveway a few times.
Good shooter. Nice drive by Balgonie. He misses a short layup. Reese Williams on a pull-up jumper from just inside the foul line.
Nice to see him go with the left hand there and create some space in the middle of the floor.
Referee has called back over center. Weyburn had possession of the ball in the front court. Ball moved to the back court. Violation. Ball goes over to Balgonie. This video, I don't know the whole history of it, but Wilf Lendrum is the technical genius behind it all here. And hopefully people are going to take advantage of it. Three-point attempt by Balgonie, rebound by Logan Manil. Logan struggled a little bit there with composure and threw it out of bounds. And
he kind of rushed himself a little, eh?
Yeah, and he knows it. Weyburn still running their 1-3-1 zone defense. Hard to recognize sometimes, but that's what they got going here. Oops. Great position by Balgonie. Poor position by Weyburn rebounders. Wade Letman eventually comes over. And I think he was charged with the foul.
Yeah, I think it might have been Manil over the top there, I think. But I think that nonetheless, they're going to go to the line and try to pick up a couple more points.
25-4 with 1:05 left in the first quarter is the score. So right now it's a rout. Hopefully Balgonie can turn this into a more competitive game as they get their jitters out of their game. Nice pass inside from Manil to Letkeman, and Wade Letkeman, number 15, finishes it off inside. Weyburn has a much stronger inside game than most of the teams in this tournament. Good patience there by Rhett Williams. Feeds it inside to Logan Manil. He
Almost
missed.
looked like he couldn't believe he was that wide open when he got the pass, eh?
Yeah, that's a good. Balgonie challenged initially by Wade Letkeman, who forced a shot. Then they got the second rebound. And I believe that foul was called on number 6, Ben Rumpel, on the backside on the rebound. Balgonie making the score 27-5 with that made free throw, 1 shot to go, 24 seconds left in this quarter. Rebound Logan Manil, very strong rebounder, very strong fellow, worked hard at his strength for his football game, and he's a very good rebounder. Good hustle there by Postnikov to overcome an errant pass by Reese Rhett Williams. Manil finishes there. Manil finishes inside just before the buzzer. The first quarter ends. Weyburn 29, Balgonie 5, and we'll sign off now until the start of the second quarter. Balgonie goes 29-7. Reese Williams with the ball. Down to his twin brother, Rhett. Nice pass inside to Wade Letkeman. Ben Rumpel comes away with the rebound. And now Balgonie has stole it. Knocked out of bounds.
Their start to the second quarter for Balgonie, 2 points in 30 seconds. He goes to 2 points in...
Well, hopefully they found their legs and they're a little more composure and they'll put up a battle here. Nice pass inside, or attempt inside. Wade Letkeman did a great job of not letting that ball come inside. Fought the battle there and won in the post. Jack McDonald coming up with the rebound. Carlton misses the shot inside there, and Balgonie forces the pace of the game is forcing Balgonie to make a lot of unforced errors.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they play at this pace typically or not, but Weyburn certainly has forced them to play at a pace that they don't appear to be comfortable with, that's for sure.
Reese Williams down low feeds it inside to number 15, Wade Letkeman. He's fouled, so Wade Letkeman, grade 12 student, defensive all-star this year on our football team at the Weyburn Comp here. Wade Letkeman will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
And a nice 2-foot jump stop on the entry by Mr. Williams there as well. Hopefully my grade 6 basketball team was watching that.
Oh, I'm sure you've got them going there, Kev.
They're in grade 6, though. They can forget quite quickly.
Letkeman makes the second shot, pushes the score to 30 to 7 in favor of the Weyburn Eagles over the Balgonie Griffins. This is a regional basketball championship semifinal game. It's being played at the Weyburn gym because they were a top seed. They finished seeded number 3 in the province, and as a result, they won one of the opportunities, or were awarded one of the regional championships.
And do you know where the other regionals are this weekend, Len?
Yes, there's one up at Saskatoon. There's one in Prince Albert, and the third one is in Moose Jaw, I believe, hosted by Moose Jaw Peacock. Moose Jaw Central's up. The 4th seed is up playing Saskatoon, the 5th seed, plus 2 other teams up there. Game after this will feature the Moose Jaw Vanier Vikings and Melfort Mustangs. The winner of that game plays Weyburn. If the game continues the way it is, they'll play Weyburn for the right to go to Hoopla, the provincial high school championship, next weekend in Regina.
Another good job of defense by Weyburn there, forcing Balgonie to take a shot. I'm sure they just as soon not have to take.
Yeah, it was a desperation shot because the shot clock was running down. Jack Carlton inbounding the ball here to point guard number 10, Reese Williams. Ben Rumpel with the ball, number 6. Williams to Rumpel at top, passing over top of a guy. Lucky to get away with that one. We got a foul charge call. We probably got away with one there, though.
Yeah, it looked like there was lots of charging going on there.
The Weyburn Eagles.
My wife had my credit card.
Looked like the Weyburn Eagles.
I was kidding. She has her own credit card.
May have got away with a block there, but nevertheless, the ball turns over on the foul, and Weyburn, Justin Dubell has it in the post. His partner in the post, Jack Carlton, comes up with a loose ball. Reese Williams has the ball. Their Weyburn bench alertly calling out when there's 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and they put up a shot, and it misses. Caden Postikoff, grade 12 student, number 4, was applying the pressure. Now it's Rumpel. Reese Williams with the ball now, being hounded by number 5 for Balgonie. Dubell with the ball, passes inside to his post partner Jack Carlton. Back outside to Williams, he comes up short. And the 3-point game hasn't been there for...
They haven't really had to use it much, though. They seem to be able to make that entry pass at will, so there's not a lot of need to shoot that 3-pointer just yet. Perhaps down the road here, with what could conceivably be 3 games left after tonight in the season, right?
Well, it would be 4, hopefully. If there's 4 teams go to Hoopla.
So
you've
they
got to
play
win
tonight?
one to get to the final.
So yeah, but 3 after tonight then. Tonight's game, 1 more tomorrow, and then hopefully a semifinal and then a final game the following weekend in Regina.
That's correct. Hoopla. Coined the term high school. Coined that term quite a while back, and it's anybody that's gone through high school basketball program certainly knows what that's all about, and have a great desire to get to that tournament. We've been very fortunate around here with girls teams winning at several provincial championships and getting to Hoopla 14 years in a row. The boys haven't been quite as successful, but they've been there. And Fillmore teams in this area have been both boys and girls several times, and so it's quite the goal and quite the tournament in Regina. The whole thing, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, and the 5A categories are all held in the same location, and it creates for quite the fervor at the various gyms, especially the small towns. Sometimes the whole town is left in the care of one or two people until they get back from Hoopla.
Kind of Saskatchewan's version of March Madness, I suppose.
That's correct. Or a football game in Texas, road game. Everybody gets on
any
road.
Friday night. Pick one.
Jack Carlton at the line, shooting 2 foul shots. Misses his first one. 6 minutes left in the first half. The score 30-8 in favor of the Eagles. Jack misses his second. Ben Rumpel comes up with a rebound. Tied up by the Balgonie player, and the jump ball arrow. No jump balls anymore. The jump ball arrow goes in favor of Balgonie. It'll now flip. The next jump ball would go to Weyburn. Postnikov and Rumpel combine to make a steal. Beautiful passing there by Weyburn.
That's what happens when you play the game with your head up. That's what happens when you play most games with your head up.
It's always a good thing to have that head up and eyes open. Weyburn playing man-to-man defense here. Oh, last second shot. Missed. And a fortuitous rebound falls in the hands of the Balgonie player. He puts it back in, and the score is 32 Weyburn, 10 Balgonie Griffins. That's Logan Minnell inside maneuvering. Ben Rumpel, he can really jump. He comes up with the rebound out to Postnikov. He misses a fairly long-range jumper. Good shot for him to take. Was on perfect line.
Just a little strong.
Nice check by Justin Dubell inside. Nice box out by Dubell. His partner in the post. Manel comes up with the ball. Reese Williams driving the hole and throws it in right-handed. A nice drive, good tough drive against some pretty
nice
good pressure
and strong
defense.
once again, for sure.
Three-point attempt here by Balgonie. Number 12 knocks it down, and the score is 34-13, Weyburn. Turnover there by Rumpel on an errant pass inside. Good rebound by Justin Dubell. Balgonie playing a little more aggressively, which is not a bad thing for them. Nice screen set there by Logan Manil. Reese Williams comes off the screen and hits 2.
So he doesn't just have to score driving layups.
Screen and a switch there by the Weyburn defense. Postnikov back out on his man, number 10. Another long three-point attempt by Balgonie goes little short. Foul called here as Williams was driving the lane, waiting to come in. Subs on both sides. Rhett Williams is coming in to replace his brother. And Logan Ohiwa comes in. And I didn't catch who went. Ben Rumpel went off, I think. And so we got 2 new guys. Logan Ohiwa, grade 10.
Grade 10, yeah.
So that bodes well for Weyburn, if getting a young fella into the game. 36-13 is the score. 3 minutes left in the first half. Guy almost blew a running shoe there on his drive. Rebound on the weak side by number 4 for Balgonie.
That's the second
Easy
time in the
putback.
last couple of minutes they've thrown up a shot and managed to sneak inside for a rebound and capitalize on it.
Well, you know, as a coach, you're always preaching to put a body on somebody when a shot goes up. There he stood untouched and had an easy putback. Rhett Williams just hit a 3-point shot from deep in the corner. Makes the score 39-15. Balgonie in blue, Weyburn in white. From the top of the key, a long 3-point attempt by the Balgonie team, rebounded by number 7, Rhett Williams. Grade 12 student. Ball thrown out of bounds there, and then by Ohitwa, an attempt to pass inside. Wade Letkeman going into the game, replacing Justin Dubell. And we got Cam Evans coming in to take Logan Manil's spot. Cam Evans will be playing in the post with Wade Letkeman, wearing number 14.
We're one player away from a Assiniboia Park alumni game.
And they're on the bench. Rhett Williams comes up with the rebound, facing a little pressure, headmans the ball to Postnikov. Caden Postnikov into number 14, Cam Evans. He's fouled.
Reaching in over the top there.
And because it's the 5th foul, Evans will go to the line to shoot 2. 5 fouls in a quarter, and you go automatically to shoot.
Is that it's 2 or 1 and 1?
2 foul
It's
shots.
2 fouls.
Evan comes up short on his first one, hits the front of the rim, rolls out. Chance here to make it an even 40 on his second shot. Evans and Letkeman combined for a rebound there. Good ball movement by Weyburn. Nice pass inside there by Caden Postnikov. Turned over, and here comes Balgonie back. Postnikov with the ball on the outlet pass. He's driving to the edge of the key. Logan Ohitwa puts up a short jumper. Balgonie comes back up with it. Balgonie takes a long 3-point attempt, and they come up short.
A little rushed. But when you're down by a few points, you tend to think you got to get something back in a hurry.
I think
And that can snowball on you, too.
Absolutely. One of my observations about Balgonie versus Weyburn here is Balgonie dribbles the ball way too much, in my opinion. Weyburn's passing the ball much better, and as a result, they've had many more solid attempts and easier shots.
I would agree. Passing the basketball makes the ball moves way faster than anybody else does. So
Weyburn just turned that over on an errant pass, attempt to get the ball inside. Balgonie with the ball. Ohitwa covering. Now it's Cam Evans on the coverage. Wade Letkeman comes up with that attempted pass inside. Wade, very strong, grade 12 post player, inside player, and he gets fouled here, and he'll go to the line again after being pushed on his attempt. He will go to the line for 2 shots. There's 9 seconds left. The score's Weyburn Comp Eagles 39, Balgonie Griffins 15.
I'm sure both teams at this point are looking forward to halftime to get in and get a chance to discuss some of the things that have taken place in this first half so that they can perhaps be a little more successful in that second half. Building, for some, just building on what could be, and for other teams looking forward to tomorrow's championship game.
Wade Letkeman hits both his foul shots. 41-15. Oh, and they get a late one. So the first half second quarter ends Weyburn 41, Balgonie 17, and we'll pause for station identification.
Weyburn. So, pretty good game against Weyburn and Balgonie so far. Nice shot, bucket shot by Balgonie. First I've ever seen in high school basketball. And how does that sound for you now? You tell me now. Am I going through it? Oh, but is this any better? This is better, or what about my volume now? Too loud, too quiet? Okay. Hello, hello. Hello. Let's try. Hello, 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 hello. I don't hear you speaking. Hello, 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 hello. How low can you go? Down.
changing your fades out in, or are you fading at all? What is? Okay, what'd you do? Hello, hello. Just have them have it closer to their mouth. Because I can do it farther, farther. Hello. Right about here is perfect. Right about here. Yes. When's the best? Hello. Okay, so 1 minute and 25 seconds left. We'll be starting soon. Um, right now it's 41 for Eagles, 17 for Balgonie. Uh, this is sponsored by the SHSAA Boys Basketball. We have games tomorrow from 9 to 11, and 11 to about 12ish, 12:31. Um, Weyburn Eagle girls left for Moose Jaw to verse Peacock also, and who else? It was. I'd like to give special thanks to Wilf Lindrum for hooking up the Ustream so that all you people out there can watch. If you'd like to send him an email at wilflendrum@cornerstone.ca saying appreciating this, that you can be at home watching this and having your kids out here playing.
Here we go, start of the second half. 41-17 Weyburn. Nice drive inside, dish off to Jack Carlton from Reese Williams. Jack puts in 2, and Weyburn scores early in the second half.
Excellent dish and drive going baseline.
Balgonie drives, but help side from Weyburn comes and stops. So team defense a factor there for Weyburn. Wade Letkeman gets called for pushing off. Being aggressive in the post, that's a good thing. That's not, you'll pick up the odd foul in there.
Yeah, and you've got a couple other guys who can play post as well, so you got more than 5 fouls to give there.
Wade Letkeman, I affectionately called him Curly. He used to have quite the afro kind of thing going for a long time, and Curly's coached him in football, and we had a good thing going, him and I. Like Weyburn turns the ball over there on an entry pass inside. Balgonie still needs to settle down, not panic. Good rebound there by Rhett Williams. Comes up with the loose ball himself. Headmans the ball to his twin brother, identical twin brother, Reese Williams. And that causes problems the odd time for the other team, Kev.
Caused problems for me when I was teaching them back in the day. One of them had a chipped tooth once. That was the ideal way to figure him out. And then his parents went and got it fixed on him, and I had no idea who they were for a month.
There you go. Never should have done that. Cost too much. Just kidding. Reese down in the corner, takes a 3. Over the hoop. Air ball. And here we come with Balgonie, covered by Ben Rumpel. Dumped inside. Oh, nice block by Wade Letkeman. Jack Carlton, his post partner, battling there, comes up with the ball. Headman. Weyburn passing the ball. Oh, Jack going away and looking for contact, which is what he should be doing in the post. Wide open 3 left there to Balgonie, and they took it and scored it. Rhett Williams turns the ball over on an attempted pass inside to number 15, Wade Letkeman. Balgonie coming back. They've narrowed the game down to 20 points, 43-23, with 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice rebound there by Carlton.
And I think Balgonie gets called on a reach-in foul there.
Blue 4 called on that foul. Blue 4. So Weyburn has called a timeout. I don't think the coaches are too happy with the passing and or perhaps even the hustle on defense, especially once coach, it's very disheartening when you have somebody left wide open for an open shot. That would not make a coach a happy camper, and so they've called a timeout, and the boys are getting
What for?
the what for. Even though they're up 20, the intensity is still there on the behalf of coaches Jackie Williams and Terry Biss.
Well, you don't want to get complacent, right? You don't want to develop any bad habits if you're going to continue to play well throughout the rest of the next week and a half or so. You need to make sure that any problems that you see are fixed as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. You can do a lot of coaching while a game is being played, in my opinion. But certainly you got to demand, a heads-up kind of situation at all times. You can't be leaving guys wide open.
No, I'm not sure that's not the first time they've heard that either.
Yeah. Here we go. Reese Williams will inbounds this ball, number 10. Under the Balgonie basket, looking for his brother Rhett. He's got it down in the corner, passes to Jack Carlton, inside to Wade Letkeman. Wade fighting off 2 guys, goes up with the ball, and good strong effort there by Wade Letkeman there, and that's something that Coach Williams has been exhorting him to do, play a little stronger, play a little tougher. and he's rising to the occasion here down the stretch, and that was a great play by Wade. Shoots 2 fouls. Makes his first one, brings the score to Weyburn 44, Balgonie 23.
Shooter's touch as well.
Yeah, he dropped that in, but he violated. He stepped on the line at the end of his foul shot there, and that was caught by Jody Kerr. And so that ball goes to the side. The basket does not count. It remains 44-23 Eagles. Weyburn playing full court man here. Denying the ball in. Oh, big block there by Weyburn, and the crowd likes that. Wade Letkeman swatted that away like he was swatting flies. Weyburn back on defense. Man-to-man defense. Number 11 taking the shot. Boxed out by Rhett Williams. Some contact there, and the ball goes over to Balgonie.
And Balgonie continues to hustle here in the second half. Down 21 and no sign of give up in them, and so that speaks well for them.
Yeah, in fact, if they would have started to... Oh, beautiful block there by Jack Carlton. Should have been a held ball, probably, maybe, but it doesn't matter. Just a great block by Carlton.
I think Balgonie thought that maybe there was some contact on the body there, but certainly the hands seem to have all ball.
Pass inside there to Letkeman. He needed to sight his target as he was turning. Great rebound here by Reese Williams. Over to his partner, Jack Carlton. Number 10 for Balgonie called for holding there. And we got a little friction on the court here. Reese Williams, number 10, is subbed off by his coach and mother, and now he's getting admonished.
I think he's
on
getting
the
more of it
sideline.
as a son now than perhaps perhaps a player. Maybe a combination of the two there.
Well, he got a little aggressive there, and you can't afford to get into that kind of thing and get kicked out of a game and then possibly the next game. And so
yeah,
it's
too much on the line at this point in time in the season.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope that you got to avoid. Balgonie's come out here playing very aggressive. And the Balgonie coach is at the scorer's bench seeking clarification as to what happened there. Coach Abel, Darren Abel, I should say, the referee.
Demonstrating what he felt took
Yep.
place underneath the basket, obviously.
Yeah, gives the explanation to the coach. Coach didn't look like he was too happy with it. We got another foul called here against Balgonie. They're getting a little...
And that's the same guy that
here.
was pushing
Yeah.
earlier here. So if I'm coaching him, I'm probably going to take him to my bench here pretty quick before something happens that doesn't need to happen.
I agree with that. He's getting... that was just a kind of what I would call a cheap push on against Wade Letkeman. Number 11, Beacon as well for Balgonie. So they're starting to chirp like birds. I'd wait until I was up 10 points before I did that if I was on their team. But there's another big push inside against Letkeman, and they got away with that one. Balgonie's doubling up the ball here. Rhett Williams for 3. And he answers the...
I went to a basketball game and a hockey game broke out almost.
Yeah, we got a physical game going on here. They're pushing it all at every turn here. They missed the 3. Carlton comes up with a rebound. Outlets to Ben Rumpel, number 8-6. He goes back across to Carlton. Carlton goes outside, and this game is getting physical. Carlton will go to the line after being fouled. Foul is an intentional foul. just been called by Coach Abel. Intentional foul will result in 2 shots plus possession of the ball.
And now Mr. Abel looks like he's trying to do some talking here to try to get this thing under control because it doesn't need to escalate any further than it has at this point.
Yeah. So intentional foul called, 2 shots plus possession to Weyburn after Jack Carlton here shoots 2.
And still arguing in blue here. So perhaps the frustration of being down 26 points has added some fuel to what fire appears to burn at this point in time.
Carlton successful. Jack Carlton, grade 12 student. Successful on both his foul shots. Many of these Weyburn boys are all headed up to the U of S for their next round of education. Carlton being one of those. Caden Postkoff, another one. Nice dish inside to Justin Dubell. Balgonie comes up with the ball, and here they come back. Justin Dubell comes up with a big, tough rebound. Dumps it off to Postkoff. Caden Postkoff, number 4. Out to Ben Rumpel. Nice pass inside to Jack Carlton.
Nice seal by Carlton to gain position there. The ball was dumped in perfectly, and that's 2 points all day long.
Carlton did a great job there of getting, as Kevin Butts aptly points out, a seal. Gets body contact. Seals off the defender. Rhett Williams putting up a 3. Carlton comes up with the rebound. And we get another foul inside on Balgonie. Carlton, number 8. Jack Carlton, number 8, moved here a few years ago from Shaunavon, Saskatchewan. Audrey, his wife, teaches at the junior high. Gary's out in the construction industry. And Jack is a heck of an athlete. His brother played for the Red Wings, currently going to school at the U of S. And Jack has made his first foul shot, scores 53-23, makes his second. And here we go. Weyburn looking to substitute here. 10 and 15 coming into the game. Reese Williams and Wade Letkeman. They'll be taking out number 6, Ben Rumpel, and number 8, Jack Carlton. Balgonie with the ball underneath the Weyburn basket. Nice entry pass. 7 puts it up. Misses. Weyburn headmans the ball. Rhett Williams taking the 3. Misses. Number 15, Wade Letkeman, comes up with the rebound for 2. And he'll like this heavy going if he gets into her. He's not afraid to push, legally push, and play physical. Justin Dubell contests that shot. Beautiful check by Dubell. Reese Williams on the dump off, runs into the defender, called for a charge.
That's what happens sometimes when you push the ball, right? You get kind of stuck in the air there. The guy's standing, and you can't quite avoid the contact.
You should never lose your feet in basketball like he did. He lost both feet.
Yeah. Out of control a little bit, but
yeah. There's 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Weyburn has a sizable lead. Nice check there by Weyburn inside. And the Balgonie coach focusing now here more on the referees. he's got bigger problems with his team down 33 than the referees.
Yeah.
Pass inside there to Justin Dubal. Justin maybe a little wanted to take it to the hole before he had the handle on it. Good hustle by Dubal, Justin Dubal. He just couldn't quite save it. Ball will go over to Balgonie. Logan Minnell coming into the game to replace Justin Dubal.
Weyburn continues to make it difficult on Balgonie to find the shots that they would like.
What I really like about Weyburn, they've used a lot of players. They've had everybody in the game except their fellow off the junior team, who's been picked up here at the Bryden Rumpel, being picked up late in the season here by Weyburn. Good young player. He's the only one that hasn't been in the game.
We would probably be remiss if we didn't point out that he's also a Assiniboia Park graduate as well.
We're gonna alienate the listening staff here with all our references to the Assiniboia Park, Kev. But
I
it's
apologize.
True. It's true. Rhett Williams in and out on an attempted three. Looked good. Technique looked good, but just didn't quite go for him.
Sometimes they just don't go in.
Weyburn back to playing their man-to-man defense. Run the clock down here to 2 seconds. The ball was released and hit the rim before the buzzer, or was in the air before the buzzer, then subsequently hit the rim, and so the goes new 24-second clock goes to Balgonie. I would have had to call that a travel, but I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that because I'll tell you what, it's sure easy to call those from up here rather than just down on the floor. There's another interception there by Williams to his brother. And another 2 points.
That's about the third time 6 Blue has given a hard foul like that. And
yeah, he's
kind of lost his the control of his emotions, if you will. And I think his coach is maybe going to have a talk with him, maybe put him on the bench for a couple minutes.
I think that was a good decision. Coach needs to get his players a little more under control than perhaps they are right now. 3-point play there from Reese Williams. Gets 2 on the layup, scores the shot as he's fouled during the layup, scores the free throw, 3-point play. 61-23, a minute and a half left. Caden Postikov heads up. Reese Williams picks up 2 as the boys continue to pass the ball.
And again, as I remember you talking earlier, Balgonie seems to dribble the ball way more than Weyburn has. And there was a good example there. They turned the ball over on the dribble. Weyburn had 3 passes. I don't think the ball touched the ground until the layup was being made, and it was 2 points. So
Weyburn's very focused on head manning the ball. Coach Williams, strong believer in the fast break game, head manning the ball. And here we go, Weyburn coming back. Passing it around the perimeter. Oh, nice pass by Postikov inside to Manel.
and a good decision there to kick it back out.
Yeah, nice kick out. Nice rebound there by Manil on the missed 3. Rhett Williams is all around the hoop, but just not quite hitting it.
Sometimes having the right position on the rebound is no match for having the right size.
Well, Logan's a very, very strong player. He's worked hard at his game for this year. He's improved an awful lot in basketball. He's also a very, very strong player, worked hard on his conditioning. And here we go again, a body check from number 22 on a layup attempt by number 10 Williams.
There's some words being exchanged again underneath there. Looks more. That was not a basketball play, really.
No, if I was Coach Williams, I'd be pulling my. I'd be pulling some of these guys off the court before they get injured.
And it looks like 22 in blue has picked himself up a technical for his troubles as well.
Yeah, so that means Weyburn will shoot these 2 foul shots on the attempted layup. Then they will shoot another 2 fouls for the technical foul and get possession of the ball. So I don't know if Balgonie can dig a deeper hole, but they seem to be attempting to dig themselves into a deeper hole.
Oh.
Balgonie player sent to the showers by his coach and slammed the door as he leaves. And
Perhaps it was the door's fault.
Yeah. I see Bob King is on the prowl here. He's probably going to check that out. End of the third quarter. 69.
I think we could say mercifully that the third quarter has come to an end, actually.
69-23 in favor of Weyburn. Third quarter has started. Ball out of bounds off of Weyburn. Attempting to get the rebound there, Jack Carlton.
And we'll see if we can stick the basketball here in this fourth and final quarter of game one of this regional affair.
Got a traveling call against number 9 for Balgonie.
Oh, and now we've got everybody into the game. As looks like Bryden Rumpel has entered as well.
Yeah, number 20, Bryden Rumpel's into the game. That's Justin Dubell, big number 9, shooting up a hook, kind of a desperation hook shot. He's been fouled. and the ball will go on the baseline.
He did a nice job of following his shot there.
Yeah, Justin's really, really improved his game this year. Had a great football season. Now he's having a great basketball season. Jack Carlton.
That's traveling there, right? Even in the NBA, they would have called that traveling.
That's
Of
called
course, my son likes to call it the three-step league.
That's called the Shaunavon Shuffle, I think. Jack originally from the Shaunavon area. Bryden Rumpel coming up with the rebound. Grade 10 student, plays on the junior team, a high scorer on that team. Justin Dubell with the ball in the post, out to Rumpel. He kicks it to Dubell. Nice pump fake there. Rumpel puts it up. Oh, just misses off the edge of the rim.
I might have cheered if that had gone in. As impartial as I am.
Well, it's nice to see the young guys get into the game, and that hit the pipe up top, but nevertheless didn't go down. Jack Carlton here with the ball, dumps it inside to his post partner.
Nice hesitation by Manil, and the defense flies by, and
Logan Mill comes up with another two. Balgonie moving the ball around, just beat the 24-second clock again. A reminder, you have 24 seconds to shoot the ball once you have possession of it. If you shoot it, it must hit the rim. And then 24 seconds would start again. Now Weyburn here has come up with the ball because of the tie-up. So it used to be a jump ball. Now they'll get the ball with only 11 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't think anybody's noticed that there's 11 seconds left in the shot clock, but Dubell gets it off gets a shot off it with 3 seconds left.
They appeared to be a little nonchalant there.
Dubell called with the body. Number 9 for Weyburn. So Balgonie will go to the line to shoot two.
All ball with the hand, but just a little contact underneath, and that'll get called most every time.
Balgonie misses the first foul shot. Pretty critical to knock these foul shots down. Nobody can interfere with your shot. You're all by yourself. He misses the second one there as well. The antics continue.
It seems like everybody's got one last nerve left, and everybody's on it as well.
Number 9, blue for Balgonie, playing with too much of an edge, in my opinion, and that's not how high school athletics is supposed to be played, at least not in this game. Bryden Rumpel dumps it inside to Reese Williams. He dumps it inside to Dubell, misses a tight one. Ball is called off blue, goes over to Weyburn.
And from our vantage point, that looked like the correct call there.
Yes, I think it was. Jack Carlton with the shot from the perimeter. Jack's moved outside here, taking the place of one of the perimeter players. Weyburn's playing with two post players, 3 players out on the outside, three perimeter players. Dubell comes up with the ball, headmans the ball to Bryden Rumpel, inside to Logan Manil. He misses a shot inside, partially blocked.
And that missed everything, so I wonder if they know they've only got... Oh, no, that magically that shot clock reset just moments ago.
It shouldn't have reset. You're right, Kevin. It was a shot, but it didn't hit the rim. Nice shot from the perimeter by
Jack Carlton. Weyburn is going to go here with 5 subs here. They're going to play two lines here for the remainder of the game by the looks of it. There's 6 minutes left in the and both sides are having subs. 5 coming on for Weyburn, 3 for Balgonie. Score with 6 minutes left, 73-23 Weyburn. Weyburn has opened up a 50-point lead with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
It looks as though the Balgonie coaches elected to leave number 6 and number 22 on the bench for the rest of this contest. That's probably, for the contest's sake, that's probably a good thing.
Kicked outside, a nice kick out by Wade Letkeman out to Rhett Williams, who turns it over by trying to pass the ball from the center of the court instead of getting it to elbow extended on either side. There's some good ball movement. Caden Postnikoff narrowly misses.
Always seems like that extra pass makes all the difference.
That freed him up for a wide open look.
Looks like he kind of forgot what his feet were doing there. He was trying to direct some traffic, and his pivot foot kind of slid on him a bit.
Yeah, it was pretty marginal, I thought. But anyway, Tyler O'Heatwa called with the travel, and with 5 minutes left, Weyburn continues to lead by 50. Balgonie setting a high screen there. Miss on the shot inside. Rhett Williams with the ball, slowing the game down a little bit. Playing with a hybrid lineup here, Weyburn is. Caden Postnikoff gets a rebound, puts it back himself. Balgonie rebounds their own missed shot. Number 4 for Balgonie hits a 3.
That was one of those shots, looked like it was good all the way there.
Yeah, it was a good looking shot. They've settled into a 2-3 zone by the looks of things. Jack Wade Letkeman being doubled here. And anyways, Balgonie, number 11, getting the face of Wade Letkeman, who smiles it off. And the game continues.
Didn't really so much get in the face of him as he did kind of get into the middle of his chest, though, did he?
Yeah, there was a size differential there. Wade didn't seem too threatened by the antics of. Nice pass inside from Balgonie. Number 21 knocks it down after missing his first attempt. First-year player Logan O'Heatwa with the ball at the one point there. Now it's inside to Wade Letkeman. O'Heatwa again with the ball. Foul called against Balgonie. O'Heatwa will take the ball, or Rhett Williams will take the ball out on the sideline. Inbounds it to Caden Postnikoff. Nice pass there by Cam Evans, and finished off inside by Rhett Williams.
And I think if you ask Caden Postnikoff, he would try. Maybe he would pass that off as a pass. I'm not sure.
Logan O'Heatwa comes up with a rebound. Postnikoff with the outlet pass. Weyburn subbing 5 players in again.
That was a bit of a zig when you were supposed to zag there.
Here we go. Balgonie's going to inbounds the ball. 3 minutes left in the game, a little under 3 minutes. 77-28 Weyburn Eagles. And it looks like, Kevin, they're going to go on to the semifinal against either, or the final, I said, in this regional tournament against either the Melfort Comets or the Moose Jaw Vanier Vikings.
And that takes place tomorrow at noon, I believe.
That's correct.
I know where I'll be.
I know where I'll be as well. I'm going to have to be here to watch that. Bryden Rumpel looking for his brother Ben Rumpel.
They may have to discuss that over a soda at the game back at the house.
I thought it was a good pass. Here we go. Time running down. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left. Nice shot there by good rebound by Dubell. Ben Rumpel with the ball out to Jack Carlton. Logan Manil inside. Justin Dubell inside. The ball dribbled off the foot by a Balgonie player of his own foot. That'll be another turnover to Weyburn.
It's like a Dutch bakery here tonight. All kinds of turnovers.
Carlton to Dubell. Dubell kicks it back out to Carlton, but behind him as Jack was sliding down. And so Weyburn turns it over. Justin has to make a little better pass there, a little better eye contact, read the play. Justin Dubell coming up with a deflection off of Ben Rumpel's efforts. I think that guy thought he had a breakaway layup until he underestimated the speed of Ben Rumpel. And he is quick. Bryden Rumpel into Logan Manil. He powers through. 1 minute left. 79 Weyburn, 28 Balgonie. Ben Rumpel on a jumper. Nice controlled jumper, didn't quite go. We got 30 seconds left on the in the game, 20 seconds left on the shot clock for the Eagles. So they're going to perhaps get one more look at a hoop. Inside here to Justin Dubell. Nice move. Nice move, nice left-handed
And
hook.
a nice finish as well.
81-28, 12 seconds left in the game. This should be the final offensive foray. And there you have it, folks. 81-28, Will Flendrum production. And we're done.